you might recognise Lark Lane up the background there. This is the site of the farmers market. We have a presence here every month throughout the year. I'm usually just standing there with a green vest on, and people can come, and it's like an unofficial surgery. People come and they bring me issues and I can resolve them. But it's just to show that we're out and about in the community really, and to disseminate any information that we have at the time. Okay, and this is, you can probably see where I'm standing, it's the beautiful new tarmac. Now this area was really sort of all munched up and horrible, and there was a big old drain in the middle that was causing problems. Now a resident complained, a wheelchair user had come out of his wheelchair because he tripped on something, it rolled over something and it tipped him out. Now obviously that's a big health and safety issue, and there's a lot of sheltered accommodation around here for, you know, folk in wheelchairs, so I pushed for that case and managed to get this resurfaced, so that's pretty good. Now, further up Lark Lane, elsewhere on Lark Lane, there's a really strong residents group, and we'd initially thought there's a lot that can be done around here in terms of bringing together long-term residents, people who kind of stay short-term, and the businesses as well, and just generally improve the area. So they're a really powerful group now, and I'm really proud of them and the work that they've done. And one of the things that they do on a regular basis is the Big Tidy Up, and they basically cover, well, quite a huge area actually, not just the lane itself but the surrounding residential streets, and they just pick up 20 odd bags of rubbish, and they've got to deal with the council. The council will come and remove that rubbish if they collect it for them, which it kind of supplements what the council does, and it makes people feel that they're actually giving something to the community and actually clearing up their own space, so that's a really positive thing. Right, we're on Lark Way at the bottom of Lark Lane, and just to say there's a couple of things we've managed to do down here. First of all, there was a wall sort of blocking the end of that little bit of road, which was just basically a hiding point and a dumping ground. So we asked the council to take that wall away and replace it with bollards. So now there's better access for push bikes and pedestrians, and obviously there's no litter there anymore. Now, also, I don't know if you can see the wood chip down here. This is a sort of unofficial footpath leading from that entrance to the pavement, and it was just a muddy path. So it's only a little thing, but we got asked for some wood chip to be put down to make it more pleasant to walk on and just soak up some of the mud. So that helps the local residents from Feltham Court and anybody reaching the bus stop. Everybody knows Lark Lane for its bars and restaurants and things. Now the residents said they were a bit concerned that there were just simply too many bars being opened on Lark Lane, and it was just becoming a focal point for drinking and too much noise and antisocial behaviour and all that kind of thing. So it took us a couple of years of working on it, but we managed to get what's called a cumulative impact policy in place for Lark Lane, and there's others being adopted across the city as well, but Lark Lane was one of the first. And that means that if there's an empty building and somebody wants to open it as a bar, they can't necessarily just go ahead. They won't necessarily just get planning permission for that or a licence. They have to prove that their effect of opening another bar in this area will not be detrimental to the residents' lifestyles. Now, that includes they're not going to have people acting violently, causing noise nuisance, that kind of thing that basically impacts on residents' lives. And so, that's in place, and that's quite a big achievement, really. So hopefully the residents of Lark Lane will have noticed a difference.